We're delighted to welcome Sairie to Totally Wired. How are you doing, guys?
Good,
All right,
thank
thanks.
you. Yeah.
Thank
How
you.
are you?
Yeah, I'm very good, thank you. Thank you so much for coming down.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
Thanks.
Love that
Thanks for having
session.
us.
I think probably fair to say our first trad folk band.
Oh, really? Wow.
Oh, really?
I'd say so. Yeah.
I don't have any reactions. Sorry, I was trying to make one, but yeah.
I was also wondering if we are a trad folk band.
Yeah, I think that's probably.
Is that what-
Yeah,
No,
we're
you're not a trad
really.
folk
Well,
band?
we do some traditional tunes, but
The ones we did today weren't trad.
No.
I suppose, yeah, original folk, but in the style of traditional folk.
Yeah,
would you say?
yeah.
Mm.
Sometimes.
Yeah, some people say call it ghost folk.
I like that.
Some people call it psych folk.
Psych folk. Yeah.
Mm.
Well, I mean, there's quite a nice scene of that in Sussex, I feel. You've spent a time on bills with people like Wax Machine as well, haven't you?
Yeah.
And
We just played with them recently.
I imagine that would be, that's a very psyche folk.
Yeah, it's a really good vibe, I'd say. And the psychedelic Sundays at the Green Door store, really cool. I don't know if you go to. There's one next month, isn't there? Yeah, it's a really nice vibe.
And you just performed 2 tracks for us.
Mhm.
Your latest single,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and is that the other song? Is that on the new EP that's coming out?
The first song we did, One More Kiss, is from EP that's coming out on the
23rd of September.
September, and that's all film songs from movies. So that song is from Blade Runner, and the second song we did is coming out as a single in November. So that's an original song of ours. Yeah.
It's interesting that track is a cover from Blade Runner. It's obviously a famous sci-fi film, because it gives me a really big, the way you've done it. It's like it sort of reminds me like it could be in a Disney film,
Really?
which is definitely a compliment.
Do you mean like Disney, like they have now with the Wu-Tang Clan and stuff like that, or do you mean?
I mean like
Disney old school
I mean like
Disney?
1930s Disney.
Yeah.
Blade Runner was designed to have a kind of 40s feel. It's what's so clever about it, why it doesn't really age, because it was based on the idea that fashion comes around again. So a lot of the costumes and everything in it, people's clothes, the 1940s, and that song weirdly is the only thing that came out on the original soundtrack album that was original, because Vangelis didn't want any of the music out, and so they got an orchestra to replay all of his pieces, and but that song was the original thing. And when I was a kid and I first got that album, I had no idea where that song was in the movie. It took quite a few watches to find out, and it's quite an obscure. It's when he's buying a bottle of vodka and it's playing on the radio in the background. So that was the one original bit, was this real background piece.
And how come you decided to cover that track? Fans of the film?
Yeah, we just, during the lockdown, we were going to start work on our first album, but everything was so awful, wasn't it? The past couple of years, and we thought we'd do something fun, and we thought we'd do a couple of film covers, and then just got carried away and made a whole EP of it. And they're either from movies that we love or directors or composers that we love. So that's the kind of theme of it, really.
And what are the other tracks?
We've got Born Free.
Born Free by John Barry.
Mm-hmm.
There's an Ennio Morricone song from a film that neither of us have seen, actually. But I've had the soundtrack since I was like 6 or something.
Which film is that?
It's from a film called The Big Gun Down with Lee Van Cleef.
You're going to have a Sairie film night and watch it.
Yeah, we had a film night a while back where we watched Silent Running, which is another one of the songs on the EP, because Andy and Emma hadn't seen it. Can't remember what else is on there. A song from Gilles Jim. Do you know that movie?
Yeah.
But I had to translate it into English because our French, we could not have got away with it, I don't think.
No.
We would have been tortured, wouldn't it? Yeah, I knew. Yeah, if we'd done that in France.
And luckily the publishers okayed it. They were happy with our English lyrics.
Yeah, we went through a bit of a minefield with this EP. We didn't realise how complicated it would be with copyright and stuff.
Yeah, I suppose you've got to get everything cleared.
Never doing it again.
What is the rules? Is it still a 50-50 split or is it do they get everything? Or this is getting
I
technical
think-
now, but
So if you actually want to register your arrangement, which is not what we haven't done that, you would get an arrangement fee, but then they get really, really on it.
right.
So it's best just to do it as a cover and
Yeah.
not try and claim any royalties. I feel really.
And you're launching the EP at the Folklore Rooms,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
which is a lovely venue. I imagine that's going to
it's
sound
really nice.
yeah, sound
Right.
fantastic.
Yeah,
And
that's
that's the 21st.
Yeah, that's right. 21st of September.
And is this the same setup as we'd see at the Folklore Rooms that we just
Yeah.
seen now?
Yeah.
Exactly the same.
Exactly the same.
Any auto harp, which I
Oh yeah, I'll be bringing the auto harp to that gig. Yeah.
and any other plans for that show? You got any backgrounds of the films that you're playing or something like that? That'd be quite nice.
That would have been nice, but no.
No, I don't.
Will have to be enough.
No, I was thinking it was quite a good show, but now I'm thinking we haven't really tried at all. But I don't think it'll be good.
We've got some people supporting.
Yeah, we got some really good people playing with us.
We've got Alexander Painter and Ewan the.
You in the Horizon,
Yeah.
which is Maria. She plays violin and improvises and stuff. Really interesting stuff. It'll be a really good night.
Yeah, it's a lovely venue. I like it's very intimate and the sit down feel to it as well.
And it's triangular as well.
Yeah.
There's not many triangular
It feels like an real old school venue, and it's obviously just opened up.
If you go up the stairs out of the door, up the stairs, there's a toilet up the stairs, which is like almost a perfect triangle. And the toilet is at the apex of the triangle. I'm just,
It's the little things in life. And you mentioned that you were going to make an album, and you've got a single coming out after this EP. Is that going to be the first track we hear from the album?
Yeah, possibly. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a separate project, but the song might well be on the album. But it's not a single to release to promote the album, if you see what I mean.
Yeah.
It was like somebody asked us to do it as a limited, like a live cut 7-inch. But we might reuse the song because we like it. Depends, doesn't it, how popular the single is. If we feel more people should have a go at it, if you know what I mean, then maybe.
Well, that's great. Thank you so much for coming down. That was a really lovely session.
Thanks for asking.
Good luck with the EP,
thank you.
and good luck for whatever happens after the EP.
Thanks very much.
you.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
having us.
Thanks.
Thank you very
Bye.
much.